Yo, what's up? We're going to start part 2, well, act 2, I guess, of whatever you call this event. I don't even know. I'm like gonna clickbait the mess out of this video probably. But I went ahead and spent the last hour off camera grinding all of the events. Uh so is it this one? Yeah. I've done all of these. Gotten all the rewards, all the Primal Gems, all the Mora, the Mystic Enhancement Ore. I've cleaned out the event shop, the training rewards one. I got all these goodies. I'm not sure what the trial trophies one's gonna be for. It's probably gonna be after Act 3. Hopefully I'll be able to do that because I really want that talent crown. Plus these 2 enhancement items right there and all these books and Mora. I have not done the snowman one yet, which I will do. Which will be pretty easy. That'll get me this Cinnabar Spindle weapon, which is supposed to be really good for Albedo. I don't have Albedo, but maybe with all the Primal Gems, I'll get them. And of course, that's Primal Gems of Mora, Primal Gems of Mora, and then more snowman furnishings. So yeah, this one should be pretty easy to do. You just gotta build a snowman. What are we playing? Frozen? Anyway, let's do it. Act 2. Yeah, I got all the event stuff out of the way, so we're doing good with that. I wonder how much Primal Gems I got. I'm curious. Well, I can't find it. Am I dumb? Would it be under... That would be under... Maybe it's under key items. No? I think if I go to the shop... Yeah, I'll just go to Wish and see what it shows me. 2,369. Now, granted, like 800 of that is from the 400 they've been giving out. I don't know. I might skip the Albedo banner. I save up for Ganyu so I can lose a 50-50. You know, I was capping on everybody for losing the 50-50 to Chi-Chi. But on the Hu Tao banner, I lost the 50-50 twice to Chi-Chi. So, yeah, I got a C2 Chi-Chi. I lost the 50-50 to D-Luke. On the Eula banner once. Which I'm fine with, because, you know, 15% more damage to opponents whose HP is above 50%. I'll take that. Of course, I got my C2 Eula, which is what I was aiming for. Who else did I get? I got Bennett all the way up to C5. Which I won't be going to C6 because, you know, that's bad. I think I got a Ningguang constellation on the weapon banner. And yeah, that's about it. Everything else is pretty much normal, I think. I don't know. I have a C6 Toma. I don't know how. Yeah. Enough stalling. What everybody's been waiting for. What I've been waiting for.
Albedo, we're here.
Yes, we are.
Traveler, Paimon. Your faces say that perhaps you haven't turned up anything?
Unfortunately not, sir.
We investigated all over the mountain, actually, but we didn't see anyone that looked like you or hear of anyone else meeting you.
That's a shame.
This is not unexpected. I haven't made much progress either. He appears to know that we are looking for him, and has opted to lie low for the time being.
But is he really human though? Because I mean, Albedo even said himself he's a synthetic human. Or maybe he has always operated discreetly. That's true.
Still, there is one thing I found. I discovered footprints on some parts of the mountain, and although they were a little covered by the snow, I could tell they'd been left by someone of a similar size to myself.
Oh, nice, the lead.
The footprints were quite numerous, so I believe my next step will be to rule out each of the adventurers active on Dragonspine, one by one.
We can help with that. We have plenty of contact with the adventurers. So now we...
Oh, that did not sound good.
What was that?
That did not sound good at all.
It came from that direction.
Could it be the imposter?
Let's go check it out. Yeah, the imposter is sus. Act 2, The Shadows Deepen. Follow the source of the voice? There was no freaking voice. What are they talking about? It's just a crumbling of the rocks. Oh, the rock.
Rocks?
Yo, it's a boar.
What are these boars also doing here?
Get some chilled meat from them.
Hey, did you see that? Did those rocks shake just now?
I wonder if there's a big boar in there or something. Nah, it's just Eula.
That was most unfortunate.
Yeah, very unfortunate.
What are you guys doing here?
Yeah, it was definitely bad luck if they got Bennett.
I have to agree. We've been wandering this area for days.
We ran into Pallet earlier. You know, the, kind of a reckless sort of guy. You know the one? Anyway, he said he was unlucky, so I gave him some adventuring survival tips.
Oh, that's ironic, coming from the world's unluckiest person.
After that, he disappeared to rejoin the training camp.
Wait. Are you saying that after all this time you still haven't made it back to the base camp?
Well, as you can see...
Y'all are unlucky.
That was nothing really. We just hit a few landslides and snowdrifts and took a few downhill tumbles. You know the deal.
They sound like unforgettable life events to me.
I know, right? Like, freaking natural disasters, and Bennett's like, nah, I eat natural disasters for breakfast.
Anyway, you're correct. We haven't made it to the base camp yet. We have had extraordinarily poor luck over the last few days. Almost as if a sinister force has been trying to thwart our every move.
Well, I mean, that's Bennett's persona in a nutshell.
Fortunately, I made advance arrangements for Gerald to remain in a safe location and conduct some basic physical training exercises. I'm sorry. I'm the one to blame for all this. I've always had bad luck and it always rubs off on everyone around me. Sorry to create so much extra trouble for everyone.
I like how the sigh part is an asterisk, but not the clapping.
I don't know what to say. Maybe this is the awesome power of fate. The scary kind, I mean.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm not scared to be around you.
Yep, we're just used to it now. Besides, it's not like we have the most amazing luck ourselves.
That's true, you should see my pity history.
Really? I think you guys have way better luck than I do.
Well, what can we do about that? Oh, Paimon knows. How about Paimon share some of her luck with you?
I don't think that's how that works, Paimon.
You're welcome to a bit of mine too. Although if the last few days are anything to go by, it seems in pretty short supply at the moment.
Hey, y'all in the comment section, you want to give me some of y'all's luck so I can go win the lottery? I'd appreciate it.
You guys.
Oh, thanks. With a little luck from everyone combined, we'll make it down this mountain for sure.
Yeah, you bet.
Let me flip a treasure hoarder insignia to test it out. All right, it's tails. The opposite of what I guessed.
Ah! Ha ha!
So you can predict your fortune this way? But why are you so happy that you got it wrong?
It has two sides, so there's a 50-50 chance of me getting it correct. Luck all comes down to probability, too. So as long as I use up all the bad luck, everything else will go smoothly.
Oh, that's one way of putting it, I guess.
Guessing wrong when I flip an insignia is one way to use up some of the bad luck. So the probability of having some good luck in the near future just got a little higher.
Hey, he's making no sense at all. Why aren't you calling him out?
Ah!
Guys, I guessed wrong in my insignia flip, which means we should be able to make it back to camp.
I'm actually polite to some people, you know.
Paimon's not sure that's how it works.
Let me try. It's this way, right?
I'm gonna laugh if he's going the opposite direction.
Oh, ow, my butt. What is this shard of ice doing here?
They censor butt when you try to chat with people in the in-message chat, but then the word butt is clearly there, right there, like Genshin Impact. If you've never messaged somebody on co-op with it, it's a meme in and of itself. It censors the weirdest things. Makes no sense at all. The censoring of the senses.
How truly miraculous. This is a miracle of misfortune.
I wouldn't call that a miracle.
I don't usually believe in luck, but Bennett makes the best case for it I've ever seen.
That's true.
Amber, if you are ever required to partner with Bennett in your future work and you encounter anything like this again, do not take any rash action. Wait for me and I will come to support you.
Huh? Yes, of course.
Ah!
Now that you mention it, I do feel a little tired. Trekking in the mountains has a way of wearing you out.
Well, I mean, you're not exactly dressed for the winter either.
Well, since everyone is tired, why not take a rest in my camp?
Paimon's so sleepy. A nice bowl of hot soup and a good sleep would sure be welcome right now.
I feel you, Paimon.
Suddenly, I'm kind of sleepy too.
Amber will fall asleep in the snow if we keep going much longer. Come on, let's move. We shall head to Albedo's camp and get some rest. Take stock of our supplies, and decide how to get off this mountain.
Yeah, screw this mountain. Return to Albedo's camp. Gonna glide right in here, cause I'm a boss. Ah, Bennett came with us. Hopefully his bad luck don't mess stuff up.
Here we are. Make yourselves comfortable. Oh, I forgot I don't have that many chairs. Please wait a moment.
Is he gonna create
What's
chairs?
he doing? Painting?
He's probably gonna paint chairs or create them out of thin air or something.
He is.
He's painting a chair. Wait, alchemy can turn paintings into objects? How is this possible?
You don't question it.
My paintings are like blueprints. Alchemy simply enables me to omit the manufacturing part of the process. It's an elementary level technique.
Elementary level, he says.
With enough research and experimentation, this same technique can even be used to create living beings.
Whoa. Well, since you can magically produce chairs, can I have one with a backrest?
Have one with a backrest. I'll have a stool.
No problem. How many of you want backrests?
Me! Me!
I'll also take one with a backrest, if you please.
Can Paimon have a chair that comes with a juicer?
A whole chair is way too big for you, Shirley.
Still beats squeezing onto a stool with you.
Oh, we have chairs now! This is so comfortable! Makes me want to stay the night here.
You're very welcome to stay overnight if you wish. There's still some time before dinner. Get some rest, everyone. I'll tend the stove.
I just wish the chairs looked a little bit more comfortable, but...
Hey now, we can't be letting you do all the work. I can help. Please, put me to work.
Though, I mean, then again, they're probably used to, like, sleeping on rocks, so, you know.
I wonder if there's anything I could do to help out. Okay, cool. Make sure you eat plenty when dinner's ready.
Yeah, I don't have time to, like, talk to him about everything.
This is quite cozy for Dragonspine. I'm pleasantly surprised. If you're talking about Bennett's situation, I think I'm used to it now. It's hardly the end of the world. Don't ruminate on it. Take this chance to get some proper rest. The nights are long on Dragonspine.
It's true, the days are, what, shorter in the winter and the nights are longer? Is that how it works?
A glass of ice-cold wine would not go amiss right now. Me? I'm coping perfectly well. I don't need looking after.
Copium!
You should talk to Amber and Bennett. They're not as well acquainted with Dragonspine as I am. Seeing how much you can find to talk about even with Albedo, you must be quite the conversationalist. So put that skill to good use. Teach them all how to survive on Dragonspine. I'm sure this is well within your capability, no?
Wow.
I'm quite familiar with Dragonspine by now. But this time, I have a newcomer to worry about. And I'm traveling in a group with Amber and the others. Not things I'm terribly well accustomed to.
Yeah, she's not very good at socializing.
Still, I've taken the job, so of course I'll do what's asked of me to the fullest of my ability. I'll settle this score once this is all over. I gave it a try, and I actually quite enjoyed it.
She likes building snowmans, boys.
But Amber said the snowman I made was too artistic. Apparently, the conventional style is more rotund in appearance. I couldn't tell if she was complimenting me or mocking me. Either way, I'm not about to let it go.
Let it go.
Don't mind me. Just do whatever you like.
Yo, I got some wheat.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner could be a while. I still have a few things to prepare. Oh, don't worry about it. A chance like this to gather around the fire and chat into the night is a rare and precious one for me.
Man, why does everybody gotta act like a bunch of emos?
I won't participate in the conversation much. It's just a habit of mine. But please know that I am enjoying the atmosphere all the same. Of course, I'm happy to continue chatting with you if you'd like. This is my camp, but let's not get bogged down in technicalities. I want you to be able to relax and make yourself at home here.
Yeah. Okay, so we gotta wait until nighttime. So instead of just waiting... Yo, before you couldn't do that. They must have changed it. Like, you couldn't, like, go past a full day. At least it wouldn't let me do it before, but now it does now. So, whatever, I'm not gonna complain.
Silly Cheryl bit.
Oh, pace yourself. Dinner.
There we go.
It's almost ready now. Traveler, please light the campfire and gather everyone for dinner.
I did it.
Yay! Dinner's ready!
I
Food's ready, everyone! Come on, let's eat!
like how the traveler chose a stool.
I made a few dishes based on some popular Mondstadt recipes. This is no good hunter, but there should be enough to go around. Please, help yourselves.
Wow, smells great. Don't mind if I do.
Yeah, food.
Wait, don't steal all the fried vegetables. Leave some for me. Hey!
Everyone enjoys dinner around an open fire.
Ah, Paimon's full. What a great meal!
Yes, very great.
Albedo, you're too modest. These dishes are as good as anything you'd find in a top restaurant. Are all alchemists so good at cooking?
You may be onto something there.
Right? Paimon thinks so too. It's his lab manner that gives it away. The kind of guy who holds a potion bottle as steady as a rock isn't the kind of guy who's gonna be slapdash with his salt and pepper.
That's true. I mean, who knows? How do we know he's just not really painting it?
Actually, that makes a lot of sense.
Don't give Paimon any credit. Awkward.
I'm so sleepy after all that food.
Did Bennett fall asleep sitting up? He must be totally wiped out.
Yeah, he's wiped out.
The way he's sleeping is so alert. I'm impressed.
I'm confused.
He seems to be in a deep sleep. Ooh, Paimon wonders if he sleep talks.
Oh my god, Paimon.
Oh, no, Dad. No apples for me. I want sticky honey roast and fisherman's toast.
Sticky honey roast. That's your favorite, isn't it, Amber?
Oh boy.
Sure is. Give me a sticky honey roast from Good Hunter any day. I used to take Eula to Good Hunter a lot back when we first met. Before long, Sarah would start cooking our usual orders as soon as she saw us coming. She said we ordered the same thing so often that it was practically muscle memory by that point.
That's right.
She also said that if everyone in Mondstadt ordered like we do, her job would be so much easier. All she'd have to do is memorize everyone's favorites.
You know, there were certain restaurants I would frequent, like, constantly back when I used to work and I was literally, on one route. There's a restaurant me and my route partner would go to. And we practically ordered the same thing every time, just down to the point to where they were like, the usual, and we were like, yeah, I can relate to this.
Always eating together. Aww, it's nice that you two are so close.
Oh god, Paimon.
The Traveler and Paimon always eat together too. It's a sure sign of true friendship.
I guess.
Two people simply sharing a meal says nothing either way about the relationship between them.
True. Amber and Yule are secretly dating. I mean, what?
That depends if it's a one-off meal or a regular occurrence.
He's not wrong.
Aha!
Burn.
I just noticed something. Whenever Eula doesn't want to admit to something, she raises her chin or puts her hands on her hips.
Well, her hands aren't on her hips, though. Like, they're just not.
You've all picked up on that. Didn't know Eula's tells were so easy to spot.
Her hands aren't even on her hips.
We are are done here, yes? I am free to go, am I not? Then please excuse me. I have a frozen lake I need to be at.
I can't believe she freaking bathes in ice.
You're going for an ice bath at this time of night? Wait up! Don't go without me!
I thought you wanted to get some sleep. So maybe you should stay here and rest.
Oh boy.
No, I should come with you. It's late, and it's dark, and you're not good with directions like I am. Come on, let's go together.
Yeah, they're definitely close friends.
An ice bath? Whew. Rather them than Paimon.
I could not imagine taking an ice bath.
So much roast meat.
Personally, I don't like roast meat. I don't like roast meat, roast beef, roast nothing.
Oh, hey, Dad. I'm doing all right. I'm the leader of my own adventure team now.
Wow. Bennett really is a sleep talker.
It's only because you opened your mouth, Paimon. That's the only reason he's talking in his sleep.
Okay, looks like we got some downtime now.
Alright, you two. Time to paint.
Prepare to be amazed.
Have you decided what to paint?
Like you even need to ask. It's obviously going to be Paimon.
Okay, Paimon it is.
Sure. But we should move elsewhere. We're likely to disturb Bennett's sleep if we stay here, so let's go outside.
Okie dokie. Alright, grab your easel, paper, brushes, and paints. Don't leave anything behind.
Thank you, Paimon. You're like the reminder bot from Discord. Except more annoying. Go to the painting spot. Where are you, painting spot? There you are.
Let's paint here.
Good idea.
Allow Paimon to adopt an elegant pose for your artistic reference.
Elegant pose, okay.
Hey, what's that look for? Cut the attitude and start putting your perfect Paimon down on the page. You better take this seriously, because this is going on Paimon's wall.
This is going on Paimon's wall.
Confidence is a good thing. Those to whom it is endowed do well to flaunt it. I'm looking forward to the finished piece.
I don't know how to paint on this game. I mean, I did the web event, but that was like, you know, they did it automatically.
Alright, let's start with the head. Now, in your mind's eye, what is written on Paimon's face? Huh? Is that how Paimon really looks to you? Okay, forget it. We can come back to that. Let's move on to the body. Come on, paint what you see when you look at Paimon.
It doesn't matter what option I choose, it's offensive.
Paimon's starting to feel like this is not going to turn out so great. Now Paimon's getting nervous. Let me see. Let Paimon see. What is that? Why you... How could... Paimon is lost for words. The brushwork is smooth. And the composition seems professional quality. You had no problems there. So what the heck happened with the face, huh? Explain that stupid expression. Explain it.
Oh my god, Paimon has lost their ever-living, you know... They've lost it.
Smooth, professional quality.
And those eyes! Those boring, lifeless eyes! Where's the soul?
Oh my god, Paimon's losing it.
Traveler? Have you previously received any education in the fine arts?
Hey, I thought that looked pretty good.
You pour your heart on the page and this is what comes out?
My God, Paimon's a... I can't say the word, but you know what I'm thinking.
Special, huh? You seriously think special is supposed to look this ugly? Paimon's not convinced. But Paimon's come up with a comeback.
Yeah, I bet you are.
Fascinating. Paimon, if this is not to your liking, I can make a few amendments. Traveler, what do you think?
I think it looked pretty good.
Alright then.
Well, let's see what it looks like now.
Paimon, is this better?
Okay, so I see. The Traveler was like a starting anime artist. Albedo's like a game dev sketcher.
It's a total ground up overhaul, that's what it is! It's so pretty!
My God.
Is that really what Paimon looks like?
I think the first one was a little bit more accurate when the Traveler caught Paimon with a fishing pole.
Adding flourish to the finished piece is an essential component of what makes art... art. This is not to say that you differ from the painting on a fundamental level, rather that the real you and the you in the painting present two different styles of beauty. You remain the core reference point for the painting. So, Paimon, you can put your misgivings aside and hang this painting wherever you like.
Yeah, this was our trial by fire in painting.
Oh, I merely added a flourish here and there. You should be thanking the Traveler. In truth, ground up overhaul is more or less an accurate description.
Hey, I thought it looked pretty good. I mean, considering she's never painted before. I can't even paint that.
The more Paimon looks at it, the more she likes it. Great! Paimon has a portrait painting.
Oh boy.
Paimon's gonna show this off to everyone.
She will too. If you play this game long enough, you know she will.
It's nothing. I can paint you next time, if you'd like. You can hang it in your home as a souvenir.
That's right, we do have the teapot.
I rarely entertain so many guests at my camp. It's lively. A little noisy, even. But I don't dislike it.
Good. Get used to it.
Liveliness is a rare thing here on Dragonspine.
Yeah, who would want to come to this death trap? Nice, more primogems.
Let's go meet up with everyone.
This artwork is, to the last stroke, one made with extreme aesthetic sense. Paimon looks elegant and dignified, and she wears an enigmatic but romantic smile, her upturned lips displaying a vast brilliance beyond human ken. Very pretty, of course, but this isn't the Paimon you know at all. Nice. You know what? I should take a picture of this. Where's my camera?
When the sun's out, bathe in sunlight. But when the
Gonna save that.
moon's out, bathe in...
Just in case it disappears for whatever reason. Now I have a record of it.
Hey, good morning.
Yes, morning.
I slept great last night. How about you guys? All rested up?
I'm fine, as usual.
As usual.
The path down the mountain is easier to follow in the daylight. Let's take this chance to head down to the base camp.
Yeah, before anything else goes wrong.
Let's go! If we make good time, maybe we can all get lunch together.
You act like it's gonna take freaking 6 hours to get there. I mean, I guess realistically it would take a little bit of time, wouldn't it?
I flipped another insignia just outside the camp. Wrong again.
So your bad luck is all used up. We'll be down the mountain in no time.
Yeah, my thoughts exactly. Today's the day.
This is an event.
Oh no, avalanche!
Look out!
Oh, this is not good. Of course, Bennett would be the one to fall off. Yo, what in the world's going on?
Traveler, Paimon, are you alright? Are you hurt?
You notice Eula grabbed Amber first and held her quite close.
Paimon's fine.
That's good. My arm got a little scratched up, but it's nothing serious.
I'm okay, but I don't see the other two. I'm afraid the avalanche may have pushed them off the cliff.
You know, I don't think that was bad luck from Bennett this time. I think that was the imposter.
They fell down? They'll be okay though, right?
Well, technically Albedo jumped off after him, but you know.
I think they're both robust enough to survive the fall. But if the falling debris knocked them unconscious, and they're lying there in the freezing cold, we have to get down there and rescue them, immediately.
Yes, we do.
Okay, let's move.
Hang in there, guys.
Head beneath a cliff to look for your companions. I wonder if they're in that ice block. Bennett!
Bennett, are you okay? Shout if you can hear me.
Yeah, Bennett. Come on, Bennett. There he is.
A voice. Over there.
Bennett, is that you?
Guys, I'm over here.
He's alive.
All right.
He's alive!
Let me check. I'm a little dizzy, but I'm not in any pain. I don't think I'm injured.
Yeah, he's okay.
Thank goodness. Scared the life out of me.
If you're dizzy, sit and rest for a while.
It's fine, really. This kind of thing happens all the time. I'll be fine.
You know it's bad when he's like, nah, I'm good. This happens to me all the time.
Wait, where's Albedo? Isn't he with you guys?
We thought he fell off the cliff with you. He still hasn't shown up?
We found Bennett here, so Albedo can't be far away. Keep searching this area.
Got it.
Okay, look for Albedo. There's 2 points of interest. Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Go.
Well, since I had to come down here anyway. I'm not dealing with the Patui right now.
In the right place.
Screw off. Yeah, I think I lost him.
Not here either. Let's check with the others.
Okay, we checked both of those points. Nobody there. You know, it is plausible that he could have fallen all the way down here. I mean, you know, if you think about it, it was an avalanche after all. I'm gonna drop by in here. Because if you get, yeah, right within this vicinity, it's extremely warm. That's gonna get taken out of context. That way my ice meter isn't all the way up.
Well, any sign of him?
Nope.
Not a trace.
My thoughts exactly.
Nothing from me either.
What a surprise.
Strange. We didn't have any luck either.
Maybe he was kidnapped by his body double.
Everyone!
There he is.
Albedo! Are you okay?
Yeah, is he okay?
Nothing serious.
Okay, everyone accounted for.
Guys, I think it's gotta be because of me. The avalanche only happened because I'm here.
I don't think it was Bennett this time.
I guess flipping a treasure hoarder insignia isn't gonna change my luck after all. No wonder no one wants to go adventuring with me.
Yeah, that's a shame.
I'm so sorry.
Don't say that. I'm hardly the lucky type myself, so I'm not about to go blaming every little thing that goes wrong on you.
Yeah, I mean, after all, her last name is cursed, so I mean, you know, there's that.
Exactly. Besides, Dragonspine is a dangerous place. Avalanches literally come with the territory. Bad luck has nothing to do with it, okay?
That's my thought too. Was that really an accident? That didn't look like an accident.
Traveler, what's wrong?
Your face looks... Oh no, did you get hit on the head?
Paimon, you're stupid.
Here.
Everyone, the incident is behind us now. We should keep moving.
Why do I feel that Dragonspine has become more dangerous than it used to be? I hope it's just my imagination.
Yeah.
Our top priority now is to get off the mountain and regroup with the adventurers. Whatever further dangers this mountain has to throw at us, we must face them together.
Yeah, but I don't think this was an accident.
Agreed. Guys, keep your eyes peeled and watch your step. Careful does it.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that avalanche was intentional. And there's like no way it wasn't intentional. I mean, yeah, avalanches are common. Well, maybe not common, but it just didn't make any sense.
We've been heading in the right direction for a good length of time now. We must be getting close. I can feel it.
Victory is in sight! Hooray!
Hooray!
As soon as we get to base camp, Paimon wants a bowl of hot soup and some barbecued meat.
I hope we can all get there safely. No more incidents, please.
Oh, what about Eula's adventure? I forgot about that. She had a rookie with her. I mean, I know she left him in like a safe place, supposedly, but...
Hey, what's on your mind? You seem a little distracted. Something's up, isn't it? Are you hungry? Cold? Shall Paimon hug your head to warm you up?
Oh, Paimon.
I don't think I've spent so much time on Dragonspine before. It sure is cold, but the view is amazing. Isn't it, Eula? Eula?
Sorry, I wasn't listening. What did you say?
I think Eula's starting to have the same thoughts that the Traveler is.
I was just thinking, whenever I've met up with you at Dragonspine in the past, we always stick to the same few spots. It's much more vast and beautiful here than I realized. If it were a little warmer and a little safer, I bet this place would be bustling with visitors.
Yeah?
I agree. People are put off by the cold and have an aversion to danger. They don't realize that there's much to explore beneath the icy exterior, if you were willing to spend the time and energy.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Yola thinks there's something weird going on.
Is this the way down?
Yes.
I think there are several routes in this area. Does the path fork off here? It looks like it does. But maybe it doesn't. My head's still a little fuzzy from the impact.
Yeah, there's something whack going on.
I'm kinda dizzy too. I keep thinking things are swaying a little. Maybe I'm just hungry.
Either path will work for us. The smaller trail is less worn and harder to see, but it's also shorter. Since everyone is weary, I suggest we take the shortcut. Follow me.
Uh-oh, there's a loading screen. That's never a good sign.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Bennett and Amber don't look well. Can we take a break? We can continue once their conditions have improved.
I mean, they look the same to me, but I mean, you know, what do I know?
Now that you mention it.
Huh?
You hit your head earlier, didn't you?
Oh, you noticed. Are you sure it's worth holding everyone up over a little thing like this?
No problem at all. Health and safety always come first.
That's right. Paimon sounds like an OSHA inspector.
Okay. Sorry for this. Thank you.
And for those of you that don't get the OSHA reference, they're pretty much a federal agency that goes around making sure, you know, private employers are, you know, living up to the safety standards and stuff. It's like that person that goes around construction sites, berating people because they're not wearing their hard hats. Walk around with a clipboard and a hard hat, and they're like, it's almost like a health inspector, but it's for safety.
Yeah. Thank you.
Something whack is massively going on, and I'm going to get to the bottom of it. Well, they won't let me talk to Albedo. I can talk to Bennett and Amber.
Drinking some water can help with the dizziness. Oh, and lying flat on your back helps too.
Thank you, Bennett. Seems like you really know your stuff.
Well, I mean, with as many accidents as he's been in, he's got to know.
Well, when life gives you lemons.
Bennett, weren't you feeling dizzy too? Stop pushing yourselves, both of you. Get some rest. We'll continue when you've gathered your energy.
Eula might come off as a little frosty, but she takes caring for her friends super seriously, more than anyone else I know. Every time I see that look on her face, I'm just like, stop staring at me.
The way the face zoomed in was great. Talk to Eula.
Traveler, I know what that look means. What's on your mind? Maybe seasoned veterans have an instinct for it. I sense it too. Something seems to have changed, but I can't confirm for sure. It could be difficult to verify.
Well, I'm glad we're both on the same page, because something's really whack.
It might be imprudent to speculate out loud, but I believe you know what I am referring to. Traveler, I think you...
Yo, what? Yeah! What is going on? Yo! Look at him go! You can't take all of us on. You know, for a guy that's unlucky, you know. Yo, that was cool. That does not look good. That does not look good. Yo. Is that the other albedo? Oh, it is. Yo, what?
It's not over yet.
I am so confused. Is that a giant frost flower?
Brace yourselves. This will be a challenge.
You think?
Stay back! I'm going to cut this weed down to size!
Okay, I gotta destroy its fruits, apparently. I don't know how in the world I'm gonna do that.
Sacred name, fortune preserver.
I guess I'm gonna do it like that. Woo!
Wheel of life. Wow, fast.
I am like, I don't understand what's going on. Well, how am I supposed to hit it if it doesn't drop on the ground? I swear to God, if I'm like supposed to bring an archer, I'm gonna be like mad.
Life goes on. Like,
Come on. Finally. That's what you call knocking it down to size.
Torn to oblivion!
Yeah!
Time for retribution.
faster.
Nah, screw you, man.
Okay, faster.
Screw you.
Rise.
Quit it!
And time to finish it. Okay, this guy's tougher than I thought. I was sure that would have finished it. What the world was that thing?
What in the world was that thing?
That's what I said.
It was human. The next it was a plant.
Is everyone all right?
We're fine. But can you please tell us what's going on? I don't understand.
That was a really cool cinematic scene, though.
I take it this monster is whom I had the pleasure of meeting last time.
Correct. As you might have guessed, this is a mutated whopper flower. An extremely rare kind.
But why would it choose to take on Albedo's form, though?
But can whopper flowers turn into humans?
Not typically. But conditions on Dragonspine are far from typical.
True.
Perhaps the dragon's blood seeped into the land, then was passed to the monsters via the ley lines, accelerating their rate of mutation.
How could that happen?
Well, I mean, it is Dragonspine. A lot of weird stuff happened on this mountain.
This mountain is home to the remains of Durin, the venomous dragon. If there is anywhere in the world one might expect life to do unfathomable things, it would most likely be here. Durin was an artificially created life form. Its existence is nothing short of a miracle, and proof of countless possibilities.
But I wonder why Durin died, though.
In other words, this mountain we stand on is a cradle of life's profoundest mysteries. A vast and terrifying hotbed of possibilities.
You could say that again.
The avalanche. It must have been the work of this imposter.
Agreed. All the other troubles you faced on the way down could also have been its handiwork. My guess is that it was targeting everyone that I've had contact with.
Right, I forgot all about that.
Yeah, whatever did happen to his notes?
It's not inconceivable.
But what was its purpose? Was it just trying to get rid of us?
I have a preliminary hypothesis on this.
Oh, well, I'm glad you're ahead of the curve.
Whopper flowers are masters of mimicry, and those we encounter in the wild often appear in the vicinity of the plants they impersonate. In other words, the whopper flower likely has an instinct to replicate and replace.
That would explain why it replicated Albedo.
As a plant, it will disguise itself as another plant and infiltrate the group, hiding among them for cover. The plant being imitated has no way to detect or fight back against this behavior. But when it disguises itself as a human...
Yeah, it starts to become more difficult.
It wanted to replace you and infiltrate our group?
Yes. Maybe it created the avalanche to get rid of us. I predicted this eventuality, so I availed myself of the avalanche to hide and lure it out. It was watching us the whole time, and when it saw that I had disappeared, its instinct was to take my place. At that point, its disguise was complete, and its next move was to hunt its prey.
Yo, this is wild.
Yes, that's exactly how whopper flowers operate.
So when it approached and attacked Joel, what was that? A trial run?
Perhaps. Or maybe it enjoyed posing as a human, and wanted to experience what it felt like to be human.
Okay, this is some massive big braining.
We're fortunate to have discovered it in time. I think the Traveler was the first person other than Albedo to notice something was wrong.
Traveler, how could you tell the real me and my imposter apart?
I want to know too. I had no idea the other guy was an imposter. They looked exactly the same to me.
I see.
Well, I was gonna say I didn't even notice that, but I was gonna say like just his mannerism, like.
It goes to show how difficult it is to impersonate a human. This mutant whopper flower tried its best to replicate the original exactly, but still managed to miss some details.
Unbelievable. To think that Dragonspine creates such terrifying possibilities.
This is wild. This is wild, man. I know I've said it, but it adds up, but a piece of the puzzle is still missing. Was this the same one we met on the day we were chasing the thief? It didn't feel quite the same. Could the whopper flower's mutation be unstable?
Anyway, at least we won in the end. It looks like my method did work after all. I used up all the bad luck, and the good luck finally came through.
Hell yeah.
About that. If you're referring to having fallen down the mountain and avoided injury, well, that's because I was secretly protecting you.
Huh? Well, that still counts as good luck to me.
Yeah, because you could argue that it was fortunate that Albedo was there to protect him.
Yes, that's not an unreasonable way of looking at it. Okay. We've been delayed long enough. Time to move on.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Return to the adventure camp. Okay, yeah, I'm not walking 823. I don't know if that's in meters or miles. I have no idea, but I ain't walking all the way back over there. We're on the other side. Like, how do they figure we're close to the camp? Like, bruh. We're like on the other side of the mountain. I was getting close to freezing.
Woohoo! I'm back!
Cyrus doesn't seem to be here. He must have headed up the mountain. Let's wait for him here.
Yeah, let's wait for him here. Good idea.
Amber, are you feeling better?
Yep, all good now. Nothing to worry about.
That's good.
I don't know what I'd do without you guys. If not for you, I'd probably still be locked up in that cage.
I just find it so ironic he got himself locked in a box. For those of you that haven't watched the first video, well, we found Bennett locked up in a cage. You should check it out.
I really want to thank you all properly, but I can't think how at the moment.
Huh? You must be pretty used to being on the receiving end of people's kindness by now, though, surely. You probably need it often enough, given your situation.
Yeah, Paimon's right.
Come on, don't put it like that.
But it's the truth. It's the truth.
Sure, plenty of people have shown me kindness before, but that doesn't mean I will ever take it for granted. No matter how many times people help me out in life, I will never forget any of them.
Well, instead of repaying those who helped you, perhaps you could help others yourself. Everyone meets others in need from time to time. By choosing to be there for them, you're passing the kindness you received onto others.
That's actually a really good way of putting it.
Yep, you're right. That's what I've always tried to do, and will always continue to do.
Yeah, you tell him, Bennett.
Right. And when Cyrus gets back, I'll find some way to help him out too.
This has been quite an eventful day.
And you ain't lying.
Yeah, it has. It's really hit me how tired I am now that I've started to relax.
I need to rest. Everyone, please excuse me for a while.
Yeah, I need to get some water and maybe a piece of fruit. Once I'm rested up, I need to get back to being an instructor again.
This has been pretty wild. I can't believe it's been a few in-game days. Well, story-wise, anyway.
Well, it looks like the curse of the mountaineers who couldn't get off the mountain is finally broken.
Yeah, we fought a mutant Wappa flower.
Feels like an action-packed chapter has come to a close. Shall we find somewhere to rest and chat too?
Why not? Then, please, come with me.
Knew he had something to say to me.
You sensed something too, didn't you? Then let's go.
Yeah, we got something to say.
Are you going back to your camp again? Paimon thought maybe we could talk here.
No, Paimon.
Okay. Might as well come with you.
I mean, you could just stay here. I mean,
Good. Shall we set off right away?
follow Albedo to a campsite in the mountains. Yo, there's that loading screen again.
Sorry for bringing you back here once again. Some topics are best discussed in private.
I mean, he's not wrong.
Is this about the imposter?
That's right. I have to say, Traveler, I'm very surprised you noticed the difference between me and the imposter.
I'm pretty sure it was more than just the mark on his neck, but sure.
Yes. This mark. Perhaps it's where it all began.
Ooh, sounds like the beginning of a big story. Keep going.
Well, I can't deny that what I'm about to say does sound like something from a children's storybook.
Better pull out your popcorn. Might be a while.
So, what do you think this diamond-shaped mark means?
A tattoo? A crest? Something else?
A scar?
No. Consider it a birthmark.
Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
Have you ever seen an intricate glass ornament and wondered how it was made? Well, one method for crafting with glass is a technique known as glass blowing.
I didn't say that, but it's still going to be taken out of context.
Glass blowing is not a widely known art in Teyvat. For this reason, glassware made in this way is usually very expensive. As the name implies, glass blowing involves blowing air into a hole, much like blowing up a balloon.
There's so much out of context stuff you can take from this, it's amazing.
This type of glassware is known for having a pontal mark at the point where the blowpipe was inserted.
Oh my
or
god.
sealed at the very end. This mark is a sign that the item was crafted by a human hand.
Could they have not worded this any more potentially out of context?
Sounds kind of amazing.
And then you got Paimon just saying that.
It is a wondrous and beautiful art form. Alice says that these marks are seen as proof of the maker's fine handiwork, the only flaw in an otherwise perfect work of art.
Nice.
My mark is something similar to this. The difference between synthetic and natural life lies in the directional flow of the life force.
Well, we don't even know if the Traveler's, naturally mortal or not.
The energy of a natural life form flows out from within. That's why flower buds bloom and curled leaves unfold. And it's the very reason we watch and wonder at blossoming flowers. Creating life artificially, on the other hand, involves, to a certain extent, the introduction of an external source of energy into the embryonic life form. When the hole where the life force was infused is sealed at the end, it leaves a mark not dissimilar to the pontal mark in blown glasswares.
People are going to have a field day with this, the out-of-contexters.
The alchemical substance drips and spreads out in all directions, resulting in this rather ingenious diamond shape.
Wow. So that's where it came from.
Yep.
This mark is a sign of my artificial origins, and proof of my imperfection as a human. I presume that the imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark, so as not to become less than perfect himself.
The imposter intentionally avoided replicating this mark so as not to become less than perfect himself. Interesting.
You are fundamentally different from other people. I have few qualms about sharing my secrets with you.
You were fundamentally different. Well, I mean, we did just fight a god in the intro of the game.
Just as Paimon said, it all sounds like a story. Even if you were to tell anyone else, they would regard it as nothing more than a tall tale. The transcendent and miraculous are not the only things to which human beings aspire. They pursue the everyday, the ordinary, to a far greater extent than I would have ever imagined.
Hence the notion of otherness.
People like to believe that those who are thoroughly different from themselves could only ever exist in stories. It makes things much easier.
Yeah, much easier to deal with, to cope with. You know, people don't like accepting what they don't understand. It scares them.
Or, in other words, all the unfathomable things we've seen recently would make good material for a novel.
No, that's true. Fighting off some mutated whopper flower that can take on the form of another person.
I have friends who write novels. If they wrote this story, it'd probably be even more complex.
Making up stories is easy. Even Paimon can do that.
Making up the story is easy. Turning it into a well-crafted plot that makes sense, that's another story. Ah, puns.
Oh. I didn't know you had that kind of talent.
Paimon's the best guide into that. Making up stories is a piece of cake.
Well, you can tell that her arrogance is ever infinite.
In that case, how about we have a storytelling contest?
Oh boy.
We can base our stories on the events of the last few days.
Sounds great. But we still have to help out the Adventurers Guild.
I understand. Creativity is something that cannot be rushed. Take your time, and come back when you have found some inspiration.
Man, why am I getting looped up into this?
We'll see whose story is more compelling.
Deal! Okay, we'll regroup with the Adventurers Guild for now.
Sure.
Is this it? Yo, another event.
My story. Yes, I should have known. Master's failed specimen in the dragon's belly. This is where the story truly begins. If we switched places, if you were the survivor, then as the abandoned experiment, the failure of the primordial human project, I'd want to replace you too. I would replicate your appearance, study your alchemy, and create miraculous life forms to divert your attention. I would wait for the right moment, then dispose of you and the Traveler, the sole person to have known your secret. And then, I could finally experience the joy of being brought into the world.
I'm like completely speechless. I don't know what else to say. Okay, I wasn't expecting this. We did it. Act 2's complete. We did it. Oh, man. You mean I gotta fight this thing? Having absorbed the blood of the wicked dragon, this Whopper flower has undergone immense changes. Handle with care. Destroy all the arcane fruits and defeat the fell flower. When the fell flower activates its snowball attack, use arcane fruits to interrupt that attack and defeat. Defeat the something. It won't show it to me because it's cringe. Cause that blah blah blah. If you get rid of the arcane essence, you may make the fell flower easier to defeat. I have to bring Kujo's Sorrow with me. After the fell flower summons arcane fruits, you can attack and destroy them to reflect them back at the fell flower, hitting it hard and decreasing its shielding. Such impacts will also cause the fell flower to release arcane essence. Pick up the fell flower's arcane essence to prevent the shield from generating. However, your active character will continuously lose HP for a time when they pick up arcane essence. Picking up Arcane Essence will allow you to prevent the Fellflower from generating its shield. Once Fellflower's shield has been removed completely, it will decrease in size and become easier to defeat. Okay, but defeat 4 monsters created by the arcane fruits in total. Defeat the Fellflower without allowing it to absorb any arcane essence at all. Defeat the Fellflower without being hit by a subterranean attack. After the Fellflower throws out its arcane fruits, defeat it without ever being hit by the fruit's hammer strikes. Okay, what, that's 600 and 720? That's it?
Guess what? Paimon's story is finished. Let's go see Albedo.
Oh, yo, I can put the portrait of my teapot. I took a picture for nothing. That's alright. $720. That doesn't make any sense. They'd have to provide me with more than that because the talent crown itself cost 500. Maybe more achievements will be added. But right now, these are all the achievements I see. Yeah, it doesn't show anymore. This is weird. Oh, yeah, I still gotta create snowmen as well, which will net me the Cinnabar Spindle. The snowman tasks I can get done pretty fast. Yeah, that wasn't that was actually I actually liked that. That was pretty cool. I have to say. I actually really enjoyed that. I'm actually curious to see what Act 3 looks like. It's probably gonna be just as long, but at least I'll have actually finished it. I'll have to come up with some really good thumbnails for this. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and cut it off here. We're close to about an hour and almost 18 minutes. So yeah, if you want to leave a comment with what you thought I did good, bad, what I could do better, what I did really good, you know, criticism, all that jazz. You want to like the video if you liked it, dislike it if you didn't. Subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell. That way you'll always know when I upload. And of course, all my socials, my Patreon, my Twitter, my Twitch, all that good stuff is in the description box below. So if you want to hit me up on any of those social media platforms, more than welcome to. With that being said, I'm going to get out of here and get some food. And I will see y'all later. Peace.